The function S2, S4, S1, S3. A is a reactance function. B is an RC function. C may be a reactance function or an RC function. D may be RC function or an RL function. The correct answer is may be RC function or an RL function. In figure V140V, when R10 if R0 V2 will be A 40V, B 30V, C 20V, D 10V. The correct answer is 20V. The series element of a band stop filter is A capacitive, B inductive, C parallel combination of L and C, D series combination of L and C. The correct answer is parallel combination of L and C. In a network containing resistances, reactances, the root of the characteristic equation give for the circuit are the forced response, B the total response, C the natural response, D the damped response. The correct answer is the natural response. The time constant of the circuit in figure is A RC, B 2 RC, C 3 RC, D 5 RC. The correct answer is 2 RC. The circuit whose properties are same in either direction is known as A unilateral circuit, B bilateral circuit, C irreversible circuit, D reversible circuit. The correct answer is bilateral circuit. In the synthesis of RLC network, the number of elements in both Duffin synthesis and Brunei's synthesis are always equal. B the number of elements in both Duffin synthesis is more than that in Brunei's synthesis. C the number of elements in both Duffin synthesis is less than that in Brunei's synthesis. D the number of elements in both Duffin synthesis may be more or less than that in Brunei's synthesis. The correct answer is the number of elements in both Duffin synthesis is more than that in Brunei's synthesis. Complex poles give rise to oscillatory terms in the response. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. While drawing vector diagram for a series circuit, the reference vector is A voltage, B current, C power, D phase angle. The correct answer is current. In all insulators the bonding is covalent. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In a purely resistive circuit, the instantaneous power varies from 0 to maximum twice in each cycle. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In terms of ABCD parameters, the image parameter Z11 is equal to A ACBD, B BDAC, C ABCD, D ADBC. The correct answer is ABCD. A coil with large distributed capacitance has A high resonant frequency, B low resonant frequency, C low quality factor, D low resistance. The correct answer is high resonant frequency. The voltage transfer functions of two-port circuits connected in cascade can be easily found from A product of individual ABCD matrices, B product of voltage transfer functions of two networks, C sum of Z matrices, D sum of H matrices. The correct answer is product of individual ABCD matrices. In figure, the number of tree branches and links respectively are A3 and 2, B1 and 3, C4 and 1, D1 and 4. The correct answer is 3 and 2. For a transfer function, the coefficients of the numerator and denominator polynomials in S must be real. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is True. A steel bar needs 1200 At to magnetize it. The voltage that must be applied to the magnetizing coil of 100 turns and 10 resistance is volt. A 120. B 12. C 1200. D 10. The correct answer is 120. In a series resonant circuit, the resonant frequency is A. Geometric mean of half-power frequencies. B. Arithmetic mean of half-power frequencies. C. Difference of half-power frequencies. D. None of the above. The correct answer is geometric mean of half-power frequencies. If a function z(s) has a pole at infinity, then A. The degrees of numerator and denominator are equal. B. The degree of numerator is 1 higher than that of denominator. C. The degree of denominator is 1 higher than that of numerator. D. The difference between the degrees of numerator and denominator is 0 or 1. The correct answer is the degree of numerator is 1 higher than that of denominator. A circuit said to be lumped when physical dimensions of all the component are A. Greater compared with wavelength of electromagnetic signal. B. Small compared with wavelength electromagnetic signal. C. Negligible compared with wavelength of electromagnetic signal. D. Equal compared with wavelength of electromagnetic signal. The correct answer is negligible compared with wavelength of electromagnetic signal. Drift velocity of electrons is generally less than 1 mm/s. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Which of the following theorems is a manifestation of law of conservation of energy? A. Telegene's theorem. B. Reciprocity theorem. C. Thevenin's theorem. D. Norton's theorem. The correct answer is Telegene's theorem. An AC circuit has two branches in parallel. The impedances of the two branches are equal. The PF of one branch is 0.8 lagging and 0.8 leading. The overall PF is A0, B 0.5 lagging, C1, D 0.7 lagging. The correct answer is 0.7 lagging. When sources of different frequencies feed a network, the only method of solution is superposition theorem. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In a lead-acid battery, the numbers of positive and negative plates are equal. B. The number of positive plates may be equal to or more than the number of negative plates. C. The number of positive plates is more than the number of negative plates. D. The number of negative plates is more than the number of positive plates. The correct answer is the number of negative plates is more than the number of positive plates. The capacitance of a cylindrical capacitor is directly proportional to its length. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In a passive band-pass filter, the resonant frequencies of series and shunt arms are equal. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Paley-Wiener criterion states that a necessary and sufficient condition for an amplitude function Hj to be causal is that A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Which is correct for a transfer function? A. The poles and zero must be complex. B. If the poles and zeros are complex or imaginary, they must be conjugate. C. If the poles and zeros are complex, they must be simple. D. If a zero is imaginary, it must be simple. The correct answer is the poles and zero must be complex. When three 100K 10 fixed resistors of 14 watts power rating are connected in parallel, the resulting 33K resistor will have a tolerance specification and power rating of A 10 and 34 watts respectively, B 10 and 112 watts respectively, C 3.3 and 34 watts respectively, D 30 and 34 watts respectively. The correct answer is 10 and 34 watts respectively. A capacitor with initial charge Q0 at T0 acts as A current source, B voltage source, C short circuit, D open circuit. The correct answer is short circuit. Form factor for a sine wave is A 1.414, B 0.707, C 1.11, D 0.637. The correct answer is 1.11. Choose the correct option if B branch N nodes L links. A B N L1, B no of twig N1, C B N L1, D B A. The correct answer is B A. The resistance of human body is about A 5000, B 2000, C 1000, D 200. The correct answer is 1000. At half power frequencies, the current in RLC series circuit is times current at resonance, A 13, B 14, C 12, D 12. The correct answer is 12. In figure V reads 45V. Then A 10.1A, B 13.3A, C 16.1A, D 19.4A. The correct answer is 10.1A. A capacitor behaved to DC as A short circuit, B an open circuit, C it behaves to AC, D none of these. The correct answer is an open circuit. For the time domain response shown in figure, the pole A lies in left half plane, B lies in right half plane, C lies at origin, D may be complex or imaginary. The correct answer is lies at origin. A system described by the following differential equation is initially rest for input xt2 ut. The output yt is A12 et e2 tut, B12 et2 e2 tut, C 0.5 et 1.5 e2 tut, D 0.52 et2 e2 tut. The correct answer is 12 et e2 tut. In a minimum function, A the degree of numerator is higher than that of denominator, B the degree of numerator is lower than that of denominator, C the degree of numerator and denominator are equal, D the denominator is a constant. The correct answer is the degree of numerator and denominator are equal. In a series circuit with fixed R and variable XL, the current locus lies in the fourth quadrant. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. A parallel connection of circuit is at below resonance circuit behave as A RC circuit, B RL, C RLC, D resistive only. The correct answer is RL.